Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to IWA Monday Night Carnage. It is your man, Marty Feldspar, and I am happy to bring to you another rendition of Monday Night Carnage, your most premier wrestling event next to Friday Night Havoc. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an action-packed match card here tonight, as you see our wonderful introduction at the IWA HQ. Ladies and gentlemen, we begin with a triple threat match between Ken Smith against the two foreigners, Yuri, Anatoly, the Russian Giant, and the Great Mohammad, followed by a six-man battle royal match for the IWA Hardcore champion, Ronald McDonald, Tucker Henderson, the Joker, Kimiya, Cristiano, Ronaldo, and IWA Debutant, Nathan Frost, followed by a match between Hannibal and John Cena, as Cena looks to get back on track after a huge loss to Lalo Salamanca at Insurrection, followed by a match for the IWA World Tag Team Champions between Dennis and Eric Sony against SpongeBob and Patrick, two lifelong fans against their idols, followed by a ladder match for the IWA United States Champions between Kyle White and Ronaldo Loco in a perfectly legal match, followed by a five-man table match between Warren Swanson, the Burger King, Isaac the Stockbro, Percy T, and Michael Jackson, the King of Pop. And then our main event of the evening, Lincoln Burton faces off against prison rival Big Russell in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And here you go, you hear that glass break, and you know damn well who that is. That is the one and only Ken Smith. This man is straight up from Texas, Victoria, Texas to be precise, and he faces off in a triple threat match against two foreign outsiders in Yuri Anatoly, the Russian Giant, and the Great Mohammad, all the way from India. Two nations that this man absolutely despises, one for taking his jobs, and the other for being on the verge of war with our great United States. And ladies and gentlemen, look at Ken Smith, pissed off as ever, as he gets ready to beat these men, hopefully in his eyes, beat them to a pulp. That is what he said he would do before this match began. And here we go, just Ken Smith going at every single corner of the turnbuckle. Fan favorite here at IWA. Pissed off redneck who loves to beat some ass. What's not to love about that? You tell me, ladies and gentlemen, as we just wait for our next contestant here to step outside to the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. Yuri Anatoly makes his way to the ring. This man terrifies me, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. This man absolutely terrifies me. Because look at him, he's 7'10". He's from Russia. He wears that big scary hat, the same hat Khabib Nurmagomedov wore in all of his UFC fights before he whooped some ass. And look at this is not no ordinary Russian. This man just loves to wrestle. Why did he come to this promotion all the way here in Michigan? I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I would not want to run into this man anywhere, let alone in a wrestling ring. Here at the IWA is where you can see Yuri Anatoly, one of the most tremendous athletes in all of the world, just tower over the top rope there, as he just makes his way into his ring, as he calls it. He's gonna do this for Mother Russia. Don't forget about his finishing move, the Kremlin Clutch. And ladies and gentlemen, Yuri Anatoly, Ken Smith, both in the ring, made their entrances. And here we go, the Great Mohammad, one of the most extravagant IWA superstars. This man is made of money. And look at him, Versace clothing, nice golden shades. And this man just looks like he is pissing out money. Pissing gold, wipes his ass with $100 bills. Look at the Great Mohammad, ladies and gentlemen. Luscious hair, big man. Don't forget how big he is. And look at him just make his way slowly but surely to the ring. 7 feet tall too. I don't know how Ken Smith decides he wants to fight these two foreign entities, as he calls them. These two foreign bastards, as he calls them. 7 feet tall, each of them. 14 feet of man when you combine the two. And Ken Smith just wants to fight them both. Pissed off redneck wants to prove a point. that USA is the greatest country in the world. That is what he said, not my words, ladies and gentlemen. But Ken Smith surely is in for a big, big battle here, as he's got Yuri Anatoly, 7 foot tall. The great Mohammad, 7 foot tall. India and Russia are gonna attack the United States. He thinks there's an attack on our country in real life, and we're gonna see if there is one here in the IWA, as the great Mohammad has now made his entrance into the ring. Surely this match is gonna be a big, big blood match between the 3 men, as Ken Smith will stop at nothing to make these 2 men bleed, and these 2 men will stop at nothing to impose their will on the great nation of the United States of America. And here's Ken Smith, not knowing who he wants to attack, so he's gonna attack both men. First he attacks Yuri Anatoly, then he attacks great Mohammad, and the great Mohammad attacking Yuri Anatoly, and Ken Smith just flicking off the entire IWA fan base. And now Ken Smith attacking Yuri Anatoly, calls onto Yuri Anatoly, and now great Mohammad throwing Ken Smith onto the canvas. A big boot taking out both men from the great Mohammad, and now he's just gonna grab Ken Smith by both. Oh, and Yuri Anatoly with a big knee to great Mohammad, and now Yuri Anatoly getting his ass whooped by the pissed off redneck. And now Ken Smith punching away at Yuri Anatoly. He's punching away now. He's stopping a mud hole in Yuri Anatoly's Russian ass, as he would call it. And now Ken Smith is absolutely off of being here, as he goes to the top rope, not knowing which man he wants to attack. He sees Yuri Anatoly there, and Yuri Anatoly just throws Ken Smith down to the canvas, and he punches great Mohammad into the back. And Ken Smith taking his time to give Yuri Anatoly both American fingers, and he dives the attack, evades the attack. Ken Smith getting kneed by Yuri Anatoly, and now getting Irish whipped by great Mohammad, who does a punch to the stomach of Ken Smith, and now he's hoisted Ken Smith up in the air, and the great Mohammad just drops Ken Smith onto the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, the great Mohammad getting choked by the Russian giant Yuri Anatoly, who does a big uppercut to the gut that he learned from Vladimir Klitschko. And now Ken Smith punching away at both men, and Yuri Anatoly getting swung by Ken Smith via a Irish whip. And now the 2 foreigners attacking Ken Smith with the flared chops, while Yuri Anatoly holds him, and Yuri Anatoly getting kicked by Ken Smith, and Ken Smith getting punched in the face by the great Mohammad. And now Yuri Anatoly just absolutely trying to hammer away at Ken Smith, but Ken Smith does a reverse STO onto Yuri Anatoly, and now he drives the knee into the gut of great Mohammad, but great Mohammad drives the shoulder to Ken Smith, drives him to the canvas, and he's going to go for the pin and try to win this match. And here is a 1 count, and Ken Smith has just kicked out at 1. It's going to take a lot more to get this man from Texas out of this match, I'll tell you that much. And now the great Mohammad hoists Ken Smith up and just does a gut-wrenching attack with the knee. And now Ken Smith maybe regretting his choice to attack these 2 bigger men. And now Yuri Anatoly getting hoisted up by the great Mohammad, who does another gut-wrenching attack, this time to Yuri Anatoly. And now Ken Smith with big right hands. And now great Mohammad grabbing Yuri Anatoly briefly, momentarily. And now Ken Smith waiting to take his chance to attack these 2 men, punching great Mohammad, and great Mohammad tackling Ken Smith to the ground. And this man is just going to have his way with the smaller man, but Ken Smith quick to evade the attack, and now kicking great Mohammad in the ass. And now he goes for a roll-up pin, and he's going to get the pin. Yuri Anatoly breaking up the pin, and now tackling Ken Smith. Yuri Anatoly going to beat the shit out of Ken Smith perhaps. Ken Smith with a high kick to the face of Yuri Anatoly. And ladies and gentlemen, the Russian is pissed. A Ken Smith stunner! A Ken Smith stunner! A Ken Smith stunner! And he's going to go for the pin while the great Mohammad is taunting in the middle of the ring. Ringside. And the great Mohammad grabbing the kendo stick. He's going to look to hit Ken Smith with it, but Ken Smith quicker to attack. Leading up the great Mohammad against the ropes. And Ken Smith, a big clothesline over the top rope. And the great Mohammad is outside of the ring. Yuri Anatoly has Ken Smith lead up against the ropes. And now it's a Kremlin clutch. Kremlin clutch. Kremlin clutch. Kremlin clutch. And ladies and gentlemen, the Kremlin clutch. And Ken Smith is not going to kick out. He's going to tap out. He's going to tap out here at the Kremlin clutch. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe what I'm about to see here. Ken Smith is going to tap. The Great Mohammad breaking up the Kremlin clutch. And ladies and gentlemen, I need to take my heart medication nice and early, as this match has got me all riled up and all flustered, as the Great Mohammad does a halal slam onto Yuri Anatoly. And Ken Smith breaking up the pin before it gets started, and he's just beating the shit out of the ref. That is very smart by Ken Smith, I must say. He's just beating the ref's ass so he can't have anyone to count. A Ken Smith stunner, a Ken Smith stunner. But Great Mohammad rolling out of the ring, and that's gotta piss Ken Smith off, as he surely thought he had the match wrapped up here. And now Yuri Anatoly getting Ken Smith started himself for the second time in this match. And surely that is it. Game, set, and match. The ref with the slow count. He's got to be delirious from those shots from Ken Smith. And that is what we call karma here at the IWA, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Smith beat the ref's ass, and now the ref is delirious. Cannot count as fast when you are delirious. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Smith double clotheslining both men. And what do we got here? As Ken Smith just walks around the ring like the general that he is. Great Mohammad going for a bear hug, but Ken Smith throwing an elbow. And Ken Smith getting the Great Mohammad up against the corner of the ring. And now stopping a mud hole in his ass for the second time in this match. And now he's giving him the double fingers. Welcome to the USA, the Great Mohammad. And now Ken Smith gonna go DDT to the Great, not to the Great, to the Yuri Anatoly, the Russian giant. Getting his face busted open by Ken Smith as he tells the other IWA fans to go do one, as the Brits would say. And Ken Smith is waiting for a Ken Smith stunner. And Yuri Anatoly evading the attack quite easily, I must say. Yuri Anatoly grabbing Ken Smith by the neck as the Great Mohammad gets in the ring. Yuri Anatoly punching Ken Smith in the stomach. And Ken Smith punching Yuri Anatoly in the stomach, returning the favor. And Ken Smith punching Ken Smith, getting punched in the back, excuse me. I am riled up here. Yuri Anatoly getting his face springboarded attack from the top rope, and Ken Smith is going to go grab a weapon of his own. He's going to grab a baseball bat to show these foreign men what baseball is all about. And he hits Yuri Anatoly with the baseball bat. And now, Great Mohammad covering Ken Smith, only for a 1 count. And Ken Smith kicking the Great Mohammad, and Ken Smith stunners for the Great Mohammad. And Ken Smith's gonna go for the win. Just kidding. He's gonna go for the baseball bat. And he's gonna unload on the Great Mohammad with the baseball bat. In the name of USA, and a big boot to the face of Ken Smith. The Great Mohammad quick to evade the attack with the baseball bats by Ken Smith. And ladies and gentlemen, Yuri Anatoly attacking the Great Mohammad. And Yuri Anatoly almost getting hit by the baseball bat by Ken Smith. And Ken Smith now getting leaned up against by the ropes by Yuri Anatoly, who's got the baseball bat. And Ken Smith, I almost thought the American was going to get hit by a baseball bat by a Russian. What would be more un-American than that? And Yuri Anatoly wants to hit Ken Smith with the baseball bat and embarrass him in front of all these people. And Ken Smith getting hit in the face in the back with a baseball bat by Yuri Anatoly. The Russian has just hit the American with a baseball bat in our own United States of America. Can you believe what you have just seen? And a Great Mohammad attacking Yuri Anatoly, going for the quick pin. And a 2 count. And Yuri Anatoly barely making the pin. Making the kick out. And the Great Mohammad hoisting Yuri Anatoly up and just tossing him outside of the ring as Ken Smith grabs the sledgehammer. He's going to look to attack Yuri Anatoly and the Great Mohammad. And now he's attacking the Great Mohammad with the sledgehammer, beating the shit out of him with more weapons. And now he attacks Yuri Anatoly with the sledgehammer. He's just going to go back and forth between both men, isn't he? And Ken Smith, pissed off redneck, mad at the outsourcing of jobs in the United States. He's just unloading on the Great Mohammad. And a hip toss by the Great Mohammad. And he's going to go for his finishing move. Of course he's going to go for the halal slam on Ken Smith. But Ken Smith evading the attack and driving the shoulder into the Great Mohammad. Yuri Anatoly with a big right hand. And another big right hand missing. And Ken Smith, double axle fist to the face of Yuri Anatoly. And the Great Mohammad with a high kick to Ken Smith, knocking him out cold. And the Southern man is out. 1 count, just kidding. He still has fight in him. And now Ken Smith grappling the Great Mohammad, getting flung into the corner of the ring. Barricade, excuse me. And now Ken Smith with big right hands to Great Mohammad, getting tossed into the ring by Yuri Anatoly, who's got his eyes set on Ken Smith. He's got his eye on that sledgehammer, excuse me, and he's unloading on the great Mohammad with the sledgehammer. And he's gonna pin him. He's gonna pin him and win the match. And Ken Smith, he just hit the ref. He just hit the ref, so he wasn't able to count. Ken Smith, surely one of the most smart wrestlers in the IWA, as he just knocked the ref out cold. Therefore, nobody in the ring can count for this match and give the win to either one of these men. And Ken Smith stunner by Ken Smith to Yuri Anatoly, but the ref is still out cold due to Ken Smith's own doing, and big right hands to the great Mohammad. Ken Smith picking up the great Mohammad, hoisting him up. What's he gonna do here? Unloading on the gun to the big Mohammad. Great Mohammad, excuse me, and a driving DDT onto the concrete floor. The great Mohammad is now bleeding. Yuri Anatoly is now bleeding. And this redneck has got both these foreigners bleeding. And here he goes. Yuri Anatoly hoisting him up for the big KGB slam. The KGB slam. And ladies and gentlemen, a KBG slam, and driving the face of Ken Smith's face, getting just plowed by the foot of Yuri Anatoly, who's going for the pin. And the great Mohammad saving Ken Smith from getting humiliated in front of all these IWA fans. And what's he got in store here for the IWA fans? Ken Smith getting halal slammed by the great Mohammad. And ladies and gentlemen, you can count to 20, because Ken Smith is not going to kick out of that one. He just kicked out of it. I stand corrected, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Smith has just kicked out of the halal slam from the great Mohammad. But he's going to go for another one, surely. Ken Smith with a big kick to the great Mohammad. And now he's got Yuri Anatoly. A Ken Smith stunner to Yuri Anatoly. The great Mohammad with a big boot to Ken Smith. He's going to take Yuri. He's going to pin Yuri Anatoly. Taking Ken Smith's stunner's pin. And Ken Smith's stunner is going to be pissed because the great Mohammad has just stolen his victory against the Russian. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. I smell drama brewing up here, as Ken Smith has just stunned Yuri Anatoly, only to get kicked in the face by the great Mohammad, who then stole his pin and stole the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the great Mohammad. And I know Ken Smith will be pissed after that display. What luck, what luck. But ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere, as we have a 6-man Battle Royal match for the IWA Hardcore Champion. Cristiano Ronaldo, Kimiya, the Joker, Tucker Henderson, Ronald McDonald, and a new man, Nathan Frost. This man has been watching the IWA from afar, and he has asked for a chance to join the IWA. And here is his trial match as he attacks Ronald McDonald, but getting kicked in the gut by Ronald McDonald. And now Ronald McDonald unloading the kicks of fury onto Nathan Frost. And Kimiya attacking the Joker, and Tucker Henderson punching at Cristiano Ronaldo, the 5-time Champions League winner. And ladies and gentlemen, Cristiano Ronaldo getting punched by the Ronald McDonald. Here at the IWA, Nathan Frost grabbing Ronald McDonald for a snap suplex. Quick to attack Ronald McDonald. And now Kimiya slowly getting up to his feet. Cristiano Ronaldo getting his gut busted by the knee of Nathan Frost, and Nathan Frost getting punched by Ronald McDonald. And now Tucker Henderson Irish whipping Kimiya into the corner as the Joker misses a kick on Ronald McDonald. Cristiano Ronaldo wailing on Nathan Frost, getting punched. And the Joker has just eliminated Ronald McDonald from the Battle Royal match. No hardcore champion for Ronald McDonald, as the Joker Irish whips Cristiano Ronaldo, who is also making his wrestling debut. He has done very well in football. He wants to make a name for himself in professional wrestling. And now Nathan Frost grabbing the Joker, getting elbowed by the Joker. Kimiya getting body slammed onto the Joker. And Tucker Henderson throwing Nathan Frost into the corner, and it looks like it might be bye-bye time for Nathan Frost, as he's getting hoisted up by the commissioner's son, who did tell him he will not be in the IWA. And Nathan Frost hitting Tucker Henderson. The commissioner's son looking to impress his father as he does a snap suplex on Nathan Frost. And now Cristiano Ronaldo getting hoisted up by Tucker Henderson. And now Kimiya returning the favor to Tucker Henderson. And the Joker getting attacked by Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo getting clotheslined by Kimiya. And the Joker grabbing Tucker Henderson and throwing him over the top rope. And Tucker Henderson quick to hit Joker in the face with a knee. And now Nathan Frost punching the Joker. And oh, Tucker Henderson with the quick jabs to the Joker. And he's going to hoist the Joker up over the top rope. Will Tucker Henderson eliminate the Joker, the Madman? The Joker has just been eliminated by Tucker Henderson. The Commissioner's son has just eliminated the Joker. And ladies and gentlemen, only 4 men remain in this IWA Hardcore Battle Royal match. And Tucker Henderson unloading the quick jabs on Jin Kimiya. And Tucker Henderson, the only man standing in the ring, but Cristiano Ronaldo, quick to his feet, grabbing Tucker Henderson. And now a sidewalk slam by Cristiano Ronaldo. And now Nathan Frost hitting Cristiano Ronaldo. And Jin Kimiya with a springboard roundhouse kick to Cristiano Ronaldo. Welcome to wrestling, sir. And Jin Kimiya hoisting Nathan Frost up onto the turnbuckle, and a snake eyes busting Nathan Frost's face wide open. And now he's bleeding. Blood here at the IWA, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you get. And now Tucker Henderson kicking him in while he's down. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up Tucker Henderson, and now he's got Tucker Henderson in a bear hug. I'm not sure what Cristiano plans to do here by making a man tap out, but Tucker Henderson is now elbowing Cristiano Ronaldo in the neck and discombobulates him by smacking him in both eardrums, and Nathan Frost with a big slam onto Tucker Henderson. Nathan Frost perhaps going for some jiu-jitsu there. And Cristiano Ronaldo getting flipped by Jin Kimiya. Nathan Frost has Tucker Henderson lifted up and driving a knee to his face. And Jin Kimiya clothesline to Nathan Frost. Jin Kimiya the only man standing. And now Nathan Frost, with a big knee to Jin Kimiya. And Jin Kimiya getting kicked by Nathan Frost. I tell you what, this guy's got the moves to here. And now he's impressing here, surely at the IWA. We may see more of this guy. He's showing up a solid display in here at his IWA debut. And Tucker Henderson lifting Jin Kimiya up and just nailing him in the ass with his knee. And Jin Kimiya getting leaned up against the ropes by Tucker Henderson, who looks to get an elimination. And Jin Kimiya has been eliminated by Tucker Henderson. And now Nathan Frost getting DDT'd by Tucker Henderson. 3 men remain: Cristiano Ronaldo, Tucker Henderson, Nathan Frost. Which one of these men will become the IWA Hardcore champion? And Tucker Henderson getting belly-to-belly suplex by Cristiano Ronaldo, who is now going to do the Portuguese pedigree on Tucker Henderson. And now Nathan Frost got up at the wrong time, getting face-busted by Cristiano Ronaldo, who is surely showing an athletic display here. He just did a backflip on to Tucker Henderson. Cristiano Ronaldo is surely feeling himself here tonight at the IWA Monday Night Carnage. And now Tucker Henderson, Cristiano Ronaldo, both men on their feet. Which one of these men in a spine buster by Cristiano Ronaldo? And Nathan Frost gets up to his feet. Irish whip to Cristiano Ronaldo into the corner of the ring. Both men missing the attack. And now Tucker Henderson wailing on Nathan Frost and a big kick to Nathan Frost. And Tucker Henderson looking to put Nathan Frost into the corner perhaps. Nathan Frost with a big elbow to Tucker Henderson. And Cristiano Ronaldo attacking Nathan Frost. And now Tucker Henderson grabbing Cristiano Ronaldo. Nathan Frost quick to dismantle the attack. He wants to all these men for himself, and Nathan Frost kicking Cristiano Ronaldo, sending him down to his feet. But Nathan Frost is about to get eliminated here by Tucker Henderson. Just kidding. As Tucker Henderson just throws him back to the canvas. And now Tucker Henderson throwing Nathan Frost into the corner. Gonna look to eliminate him the same way he eliminated the Joker. And Nathan Frost may be getting eliminated here at his IWA debut. But Nathan Frost kicking Tucker Henderson. What a fantastic maneuver to avoid getting eliminated. And now Nathan Frost, Irish whip to Cristiano Ronaldo. Tucker Henderson, big right hand. A German suplex by Cristiano Ronaldo to Tucker Henderson. And a big kick by Nathan Frost. An Irish whip to Cristiano Ronaldo. A clothesline. A big suplex. And a bicycle kick by Nathan Frost. Take notes, Cristiano Ronaldo. A bicycle kick. And Nathan Frost has Cristiano hoisted up for a big face, a backbuster slam. A backbuster slam. And now, what's this? Frost Rhodes. Frost Rhodes. Frost Rhodes. It's Frost Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan Frost, get off the top rope. What are you doing? It's a battle royal. Get off the top rope. Get off the top rope. Tucker Henderson throwing him down when he could have thrown him out of the ring. Not very smart by the Commissioner's son. Cristiano Ronaldo leading Tucker Henderson against the ropes. And now Cristiano, he just hoisted Tucker Henderson up in the air. And Cristiano Ronaldo just thrown a man over by doing a shoulder press. Perhaps he's wasted all his energy on that though. As Nathan Frost kicking Cristiano Ronaldo, then driving the knee to his face. And Cristiano lying flat on the canvas. As Nathan Frost gonna go for perhaps another Frost Rhodes. Just kidding. Irish whipping Cristiano Ronaldo. And now Cristiano bouncing off both sets of ropes. He's into the corner of the ring. Nathan Frost with a big elbow, missing the attack on Cristiano Ronaldo, who's gonna do another Portuguese pedigree on Nathan Frost this time. And ladies and gentlemen, surely Cristiano Ronaldo will find himself lifting more gold and being more victorious than ever as he wins the IWA Hardcore Champion. He's just got to eliminate Nathan Frost here, who's, I gotta say, he put on a fine IWA debut. He is very much impressed a lot of people here. Nathan Frost with a reversal, perhaps some fight left in the dog. Nathan Frost with a big bicycle kick onto Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got Cristiano over the ring. He's punching away at Cristiano Ronaldo. Surely Cristiano's hanging on for dear life. And Nathan Frost has just won the IWA Hardcore Champion on his IWA debut. What the hell have we just seen? This man has just came here and made a statement with a fine display and by capturing himself some IWA gold. What the hell? Oh my. I'll tell you what, sometimes the stars align, and they surely have for this man who was calling IWA Commissioner out for just a shot to prove his skills. And this man walks out here tonight, a victorious man, a champion. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show you are seeing here tonight. But don't worry, because we've got 5 more matches, starting with Hannibal versus John Cena, and a match to determine which man is next in line for the IWA champion. Will it be John Cena? Will it be this scary bastard Hannibal? You tell me. As Hannibal makes his way out here with the eerie music playing. Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell? What can I tell you? I mean, this man, Hannibal, is an absolute terrifying specimen. I know I sound like a broken record, as it seems like every single man in the IWA is a terrible specimen. But I'll tell you what, this man truly is terrifying. I mean, look at his face. His face is so damn ugly, it's covered by a mask. And he not only is it covered by a mask, it's covered by face paint. And on top of the mask, double layers of covering on the face, just to cover the hideous, horrible, disgusting face of Hannibal. And he is gonna fight against our people's champion, John Cena, Super Cena himself, Mr. Make-A-Wish. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, you don't have to ask me who I want to win this match. It's quite clear and obvious that I want John Cena to win this match. But we will see right now what happens as this man just turned on the lights at his command with the hands here at the IWA HQ, yes, I said that like I'm British. And ladies and gentlemen, proud to report here a live attendance of 2,847 people. And here is Hannibal waiting for John Cena to enter the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, the People's Champ is surely in for it tonight, as he's got a fierce match and a fierce competitor coming up against him, against Hannibal. But here he is. We're about to hear the iconic flutes by John Cena in our new IWA sound system, which I did promise and I did damn deliver. Alright, here's John Cena making his way to the ring in all of his glory. And look at this man in his 54 John Cena jersey. I tell you what, this man's the best. I love him. I love when he does that salute. Salute to the troops, John Cena. Again, another salute. And this man might get his ass whooped. He might whoop some ass. There is no telling. Surely he may be looking past it, but that is why we were able to sign him, because he is not quite the wrestler he used to be. And here John Cena is. Just looking at all the IWA fans who do in fact love this man. And there's the iconic salute by John Cena. And he's ready to start this match as he just goes on top of the turnbuckles. And gonna salute the fans and acknowledge them one last time before the match gets underway. John Cena, Hannibal, Cena 54, Hannibal, whatever damn number he is. whatever number he likes. I don't think he likes a number. He hates the joy. He hates everything about wrestling. He just wants to come here and dismantle everyone and destroy everyone and destroy all the opposition. John Cena, Hannibal, here they are. And ladies and gentlemen, John Cena grappling Hannibal but getting elbowed in the face. And Hannibal with a big right hand to John Cena and a big left hand and a big right hand and an overhand right to John Cena. Hannibal lifting John Cena, throwing him into the corner. And now Hannibal with a big right hand to John Cena. You see this, how tall this man is compared to John Cena as he just kicks the man while he's down and driving the knee into the face of John Cena, choking him, choking the living life right out of John Cena. And here's Hannibal kicking at John Cena. And now Hannibal missing the right hand and John Cena catching a break and lifting Hannibal up. But Hannibal throwing elbows to the face of John Cena, grabbing Cena, throwing him over the ring, over the top rope, and just a spear to John Cena. Hannibal absolutely menacing attack to John Cena as he lays flat ringside. And Hannibal with a big splash from the top rope to John Cena. What the hell is wrong with this man? He's more than a man, he's a savage. But look how quick he is. He's very agile in his attacks as the ref counts. Hopefully the ref just counts this match out so we don't have to see any more of this ass whooping. As Hannibal just throwing John Cena across about 20 feet. And Hannibal getting back into the ring. Resetting the count. What a savage. What an absolute savage. Resetting the count so he could whoop John Cena's ass some more. Just kidding, he throws John Cena into the ring. And now Hannibal picking John Cena up by the neck. And just an Irish whipped into the corner of... And now Hannibal going for the attack, but John Cena reversing, trying to drive the shoulder into Hannibal, but missing the attack. Hannibal Irish whipping John Cena. And now Hannibal's going to go for a big spear to John Cena and sending him ringside. Hannibal is absolutely beating the shit out of John Cena here, ladies and gentlemen. Hannibal's going to go and try to do it again, but look like he's winded. The big man does not have that much energy as John Cena is able to catch a break and now makes his way to the ring. And John Cena getting punched by Hannibal lefts and rights. Hannibal with an Irish whip to John Cena. A big right hand by Hannibal missing. And here's John Cena able to punch Hannibal. And now John Cena getting Irish whip by Hannibal as he does a crossbody power slam onto the canvas. Kicking John Cena in the ribs. And now Hannibal Irish whip John Cena into the corner. He's going to go for the attack. Oh, and a big right hand. He's winding it up in a big right hand clothesline to John Cena as Hannibal goes to the top rope. Why is a man this size going to the top rope? You tell me. As Hannibal drops the elbow onto John Cena. And now he's going to go for his finishing move. What's this? And now he picks him up. A corkscrew last ride by Hannibal. And now pinning John Cena, and that will surely be the match. And John Cena has just kicked out of a corkscrew last ride by Hannibal. This man is truly Super Cena indeed, as Hannibal is going to go and try to do another perhaps, kicking John Cena in the gut. And Hannibal has John Cena weak and delirious. A big right hand from Hannibal to John Cena, and a big German suplex. And he's going to go for another one. Just kidding, it's a lariat. Flipping John Cena and landing him flat onto the canvas as the Hannibal goes for another big attack. And look at that face. Just imagine that face staring you inches away. Another corkscrew last ride by Hannibal. And ladies and gentlemen, he has John Cena pinned in a very compromising position. And that's a 3 count. Hannibal has won this wrestling match, if you can call it that. Oh my, this man is truly, truly terrifying. What have we just seen here as he has just dismantled John Cena with ease. Not a scratch on his face. That terrifying face by Hannibal as he just looks at the man he beat. And there's John Cena onto the ground, catching his wits. And he does not realize that Hannibal is going to go and attack him some more. And Hannibal, you crazy bastard, leave John Cena alone. Why does John Cena keep finding himself getting his ass whooped by these crazy IWA psychopaths? And John Cena getting punched by Hannibal, lefts and rights. And these IWA fans are loving it. Why are they loving it? John Cena is a hero, goddammit. and they're loving him getting attacked. And look at Hannibal just flexing on him. And ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere because we have an IWA Extreme Rules Tag Team match for the IWA World Tag Team Champions between SpongeBob SquarePants and his partner Patrick Star against the IWA World Tag Team Champions Dennis and Eric Sony. And these two men, SpongeBob and Patrick, devious look on their faces, especially Patrick. Looks like he's plotting some crazy, nefarious shit as the IWA Tag Team Champions, World Tag Team Champions, make their way to the ring. And look at these two men looking crispy as ever with their drip. And look at the jackets, look at the shades, look at the chains, and look at the hats, and look at the watches on the two men as these two men make their way to the ring. Fierce competitors. And look at the two just rolling down to the ring, looking good as ever. Blue and black, red and black, polar opposites, complete similar beings. I tell you what, these two, you could not split them apart at any time in their lives. Grew up long-time family members, and look at them just looking like $1 million at the corners of the ring, as these two men know that they are the reigning and defending IWA World Tag Team Champions, and it will take a lot for someone to dethrone them of that title. Believe that, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this IWA World Tag Team Champions. These are what are on the line right now in this match, where Dennis and Eric Sony take on the two men that they grew up idolizing, SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not need to mince words with you, as the stakes for this match are insanely high. These two men, they grew up wanting to be just like SpongeBob and Patrick. Grew up working minimum wage jobs as a fry cook, not making shit for money, just working for the man and getting absolutely shafted in terms of workers' rights. But ladies and gentlemen, here they are now, IWA World Tag Team Champions, loud and proud, here at this wrestling company. And these two men do not look like they want to give up the titles anytime soon. Will they give it up against their two idols, SpongeBob and Patrick? They grew up idolizing them. It may be a hard ask to go and beat the shit out of SpongeBob and Patrick. As would you be able to beat your idol? Answer that question. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But ladies and gentlemen, while I have you here, please like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, because the IWA will be delivering all kinds of content for you, as Dennis is just wailing on the ref for whatever reason. Why the hell is the ref getting his ass whooped in an Extreme Rules tag match, as Patrick Star grabs Eric Sony in a bear hug, and Dennis just shoving SpongeBob SquarePants off of him. And now going for a springboard roundhouse kick to SpongeBob's face, and Eric Sony has his hands full with Patrick, as Patrick is a psycho who fights with bare feet against men with boots. And Eric Sony's already busted open by the big elbow by Patrick. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick is a stonewall killer who's just busted the face of a man open in the first minute of the fight. And ladies and gentlemen, Eric Sony regrouping at the outside of the ring as he does a kick to the back of SpongeBob. And now he gives Patrick a big elbow and a big kick to the back of the head of Patrick. And now he goes back to SpongeBob, going back and forth and whooping ass. Eric Sony here to make a name for himself. Another big kick to the back of the head of Patrick. And now Eric Sony's taunting the men, as he knows that they're back in control. He may be busted open, but guess what? Joke's on you. He loves to bleed. Eric Sony with a big kick attempt to SpongeBob, but missing. And SpongeBob with a swinging reverse neck breaker onto Eric Sony. Eric Sony with a kip up, getting back into the action. And now Eric Sony a little mad that his attack got disrupted, but he's now giving roundhouse kicks to Patrick Star, and a big knee to Patrick Star, and another kick to Patrick Star. And ladies and gentlemen, Dennis hitting SpongeBob. And now SpongeBob going for a roll-up pin. He's got Dennis pinned. And ladies and gentlemen, SpongeBob not successful with the pin, as Eric Sony looking under the ring to find a weapon to hit these two men with. And he's grabbed a ladder in his hands as SpongeBob goes for another pin. Not successful. Eric Sony with roundhouse kicks to Patrick, driving the knee into Patrick's face. Eric Sony curb stomping Dennis's knee into the ring. SpongeBob. And SpongeBob getting belly to belly slammed onto the canvas by Dennis. And Eric Sony, listening to the IWA fans who chanted, "We want tables," he's picked up the table. And now he's got Patrick leaned up against the table. And Eriksson is going to look to put Patrick through the table. Patrick evades the attack. And now Patrick driving his shoulder into Eriksson, who does a kip up, throwing Patrick over the top rope. And now SpongeBob getting pinned by Dennis. And Dennis is going to look to end this match. And Eriksson DDTing Patrick into the corner. Into the canvas, excuse me. Eriksson leaning Patrick up against the rope. And Patrick driving the knee into Eriksson's face. Grabbing Eriksson up, perhaps going to put him through the table that he set up. And now Patrick has Eriksson lifted up against the table. Eriksson with the reverse. And now throwing Patrick to over the top rope. Eriksson getting punched by Patrick. Roundhouse kick to Patrick, knocking him on his ass. Eriksson with the attack onto Patrick. And now Eriksson and Patrick laying flat on the ground at ringside. And Dennis lifting SpongeBob up. Patrick getting lifted up by Eriksson. Eriksson getting kicked by Patrick and thrown up against the barricade. And SpongeBob, Dennis find themselves in the middle of the ring. And SpongeBob avoiding the attack by Dennis, reversing it as Patrick waiting for Eriksson and hitting him with the steel steps and the SpongeBob SquarePants. And Patrick are just beating the shit out of the two lifelong fans as Dennis getting pinned by SpongeBob and the refs counting, but we have no camera view of it. And Patrick with a big starfish slam, a rock bottom slam, a rock bottom slam. Not the rock version, but the Patrick Star edition, the bikini bottom edition. And SpongeBob and Dennis just running into each other, and Dennis laying flat on the ground as he gets pinned again by SpongeBob. And SpongeBob's gonna win the titles, and he's just kicked out. Eriksson gonna go help his partner now in a big boot to the face of SpongeBob. Eriksson looking to save the day here, and SpongeBob hitting Eriksson. Oh, and driving the knee. And now Eriksson laying flat on the canvas. And what's gonna happen here as Patrick is grabbing the steel steps, and SpongeBob with a fireman slam, and Eriksson with a big kick to the face of SpongeBob. And ladies and gentlemen, Eriksson is setting up the table. Once again, savagery here at IWA. Eriksson driving his knee into the face of SpongeBob, and Dennis with a big kick to Patrick, busting him wide open. He does a backflip just to taunt, just to show everyone how athletic he is. Eriksson lifting SpongeBob up, and he's gonna go put the SpongeBob through the table. No, he's not gonna surely do this to him. Oh, and SpongeBob has just been put through a table. I have just shit my pants here at the IWA HQ live in front of all these people as SpongeBob has just been put through the table. And Eriksson and Dennis now just jumping SpongeBob, beating the absolute daylights out of him. SpongeBob kicking Eriksson, kicking SpongeBob, but Eriksson with big right hands and a big roundhouse kick. And SpongeBob getting his ass whooped as Patrick gets a face buster by the knee of Dennis and another face buster. And now Patrick getting lifted up by Eriksson, who just drives the knee into the face of Patrick. And ladies and gentlemen, Eriksson at the top rope. What's he gonna do here? He's watching as Dennis pins Patrick, and the referee counting. SpongeBob getting knocked out by Eriksson, and the Brotherhood retain the IWA World Tag Team Champions. These men are unstoppable in the tag team division here at IWA Monday Night Carnage. As look at this attack, as Eriksson sensed SpongeBob was gonna go break up the pin, and he just clobbers the head of SpongeBob, watching over like Batman. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have just seen a phenomenal display by the IWA World Tag Team Champions as they have just defended their titles with honor, putting SpongeBob through a table, beating the shit out of Patrick and making him bleed. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men are very impressive and very dominant here at the IWA World Tag Team Division. And it will take a lot, and believe me when I say a lot, to stop these two men. Lifelong wrestling fans, lifelong SpongeBob fans. Just beat the shit out of SpongeBob and Patrick. And ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. We have Kyle White meeting Ronaldo Loco in a ladder match for the IWA United States Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, Kyle White has been tormenting this man with legalities, using his father, who is a lawyer, to disrupt Ronaldo Loco and do all kinds of bullshit to him. Kyle White was seen last week on Carnage taking Ronaldo Loco's title. Ronaldo Loco was able to get that title back. We're not going to tell you how he did it, but here comes the two-time Ohio State College Wrestling Champion Kyle White making his way to the ring. This man is an absolute asshole. He uses his father, who is a lawyer, to get him out of all types of trouble, and here he is challenging Ronaldo Loco. I think he's way out of his depth in this attack and this kind of match. I don't know what this man thinks he's doing, fighting a veteran like Ronaldo Loco in a ladder match, but here he is, Kyle White, making his way to the ring. That two-time Ohio State College Champion of Wrestling, and here he is, holding that gold medal with pride. This man wanted to go to the Olympics, but he injured his knee, and Ronaldo Loco is surely privy to that information as he looks to bust that knee open and get an advantage any way he can. And ladies and gentlemen, Kyle White, he's not a bad guy. He's just a degenerate. Let me just say that. How about that? He's not a bad guy. He's just a degenerate. He needs some guidance. And hopefully Ronaldo Loco can give it to him in the form of an ass whooping in a wrestling match. And here is the IWA United States Champion, Ronaldo Loco. And there he is in his favorite shirt, the McDonald's t-shirt. He's got a sombrero on. This man is an absolute savage. Drank 4 Locos for every single meal of his life. From the age of 14, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and he even did it while flossing. And here he is, pumping up the roof. Ronaldo Loco, here to party all times. And after that party, he's gonna go and top it off with a midnight snack run at McDonald's. And Ronaldo Loco, the absolute savage of IWA Carnage, meets the guy who claims to be the baddest white boy in the IWA. And Ronaldo Loco doing the pose, the top G pose by Ronaldo Loco. And here he is in all his glory. And there's the IWA United States Champion in all its glory. That beautiful belt, originally designed. I've never seen this design anywhere else in any type of wrestling promotion. The IWA United States Champion. Originality is our forte here at IWA, and Ronaldo Loco with a big drop kick to Kyle White, and now he's just kicking Kyle White's ass while he's laying down, and a big right hand and another right hand by Ronaldo Loco, and a big lariat clothesline to Kyle White, and now Kyle White with a big clothesline to Ronaldo Loco, sending him to the canvas, and Ronaldo Loco with a big springboard attack to the back of Kyle White, and ladies and gentlemen, Ronaldo Loco with a kip up, getting up to his feet, kicking Kyle White in the face, drop kicking Kyle White. Ronaldo Loco, legendary man right here. I tell you what, the living legend they call him. And now he's got Kyle White evading the attack. These men dodging and showing both their agility. Ooh, and an eye poke by Ronaldo Loco. Another eye poke by Ronaldo Loco. Going for the third eye poke, this dirty bastard. He goes for the kick, kicking Kyle White in the stomach. DDT on the ringside canvas, not canvas, the hard floor, covered by a measly mat. And Ronaldo Loco with a Hurricane Rana to Kyle White, unloading the kicks onto Kyle White's face, just kicking the forehead of Kyle White, Ronaldo Loco. And now he's got the steel chair in hand. Ronaldo Loco with an attack to Kyle White. Another attack to Kyle White, ladies and gentlemen. An attack to the gut of Kyle White. Ronaldo Loco unloading on Kyle White. More attacks to Kyle White with the steel chair. This man is just beating the shit out of this man with the steel chair. Another attack with the steel chair missing, and another attack with the steel chair, this time connecting. Ronaldo Loco denting that steel chair. We're not going to be able to return that. I'll tell you what. Another attack with the steel chair. Do you hear these IWA fans? They are loving it. And he just dismantled that chair. That chair is completely ruined. Dented in all kinds of... He's just got another chair. He has just picked up another chair. That first chair was not enough for him. He wants to break another chair. That is $50 in steel chairs expenses that we did not foresee before this fucking title match. And here's Ronaldo Loco hitting Kyle White. Another attack to Kyle White, but this time Kyle White attacking Ronaldo Loco. Finally getting that bastard down to the ground, breaking all these steel chairs, god damn it. And Ronaldo Loco elbowing Kyle White. These men have forgotten perhaps that they are in a ladder match, because they're just ringside beating the shit out of each other with steel chairs and an RKO by Ronaldo Loco. Ladies and gentlemen, and a 4 Loco RKO by Ronaldo Loco as he grabs his steel chair again. What the hell is wrong with this man? He has just put that steel chair on the hands of Kyle White. This man is truly insane. He will... What did he just do? He just gave this man a weapon. And now Kyle White getting out of the ring, scared of Ronaldo Loco, who's going to go to the top of the ring. And now he's climbing the ladders. And now Ronaldo Loco is grabbing the belt. And he's looking to win this match. And Ronaldo Loco showing gamesmanship by knowing Kyle White is going to run up and attack him if he goes for that belt. So Ronaldo Loco is gentlemanly and patiently waiting for Kyle White to make his way to the top of the ladder. And both men punching each other. And Kyle White punching Ronaldo Loco. Another punch to Ronaldo Loco. And Ronaldo Loco's on the ground. And Kyle White's going to go for the belt. Just kidding, Kyle White drops down to the ground. Ronaldo Loco missing the drop kick. And ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen here? As Ronaldo Loco missing another drop kick. Kyle White missing his drop kick. Both men missing drop kick. And now Kyle White showing that wrestling skills set that he has. And Ronaldo Loco going for the bad knee of Kyle White. And Ronaldo Loco, I tell you what, slimy, dirty bastard. He will do anything by any means to win any kind of match. As he goes to the top of the ladder, what is Ronaldo Loco going to do here? He's just eyeing Kyle White, letting him know I could do whatever the fuck I want. And here's Ronaldo Loco going for the title. And now he's going to go quickly unstrap that title and win this title match. And now Kyle White making his way up to the top of the ladder. Ronaldo Loco swinging and a miss, swinging and a miss, swinging too early. And Kyle White hitting Ronaldo Loco, who is delirious and dizzy at the top of the ladder. And Kyle White has just knocked Ronaldo Loco on his ass. And Kyle White is going to win the match. We're going to get a new United States champion. You new United States champion. A new United States champion is going to be Kyle White. Getting punched in the gut by Ronaldo Loco, who sensed his title's going to go. And Kyle White with a big Ohio slam by Kyle White. Kyle White with a big Ohio slam. And sayonara, Ronaldo Loco. You have just lost your United States champion at the hands of Kyle White. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronaldo Loco making his way to his feet. But I don't know if it's quick enough as Kyle White had his hands on the rope briefly, momentarily. And now Ronaldo Loco hammering his fist away at Kyle White. Trying to get out of dodge by any means necessary. He is trying to save his title chances. And now Kyle White has fallen victim to Ronaldo Loco, who has his hands on a steel chair. And he's unloading on Kyle White once again. Ronaldo Loco going to the top rope. And you know what damn well what he's going to do here. And a big corkscrew diving 450 splash by Ronaldo Loco. And ladies and gentlemen, the IWA fans chanting one more time by the IWA fans. And he's going to give the fans what they want. Just kidding, he's going to give him an elbow drop, but he misses the elbow drop. And now he's going to be pissed that these fans demanded that from him, because they're going to cost him the title match perhaps. With a big exploder to Kyle White, who's just gotten his ass whooped by Ronaldo Loco as he makes his way slowly to the top of the ladder. Ronaldo Loco worked at roofing all of his life. He is very familiar with the ladders as he's grabbing the IWA champion, slowly unstrapping it. Ronaldo Loco is going to win this title match. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronaldo Loco has just retained the IWA United States champion in a ladder match. This man continues to win the United States Open Challenge that he has set forth here. No man is able to dismantle him and beat him to this title match. And ladies and gentlemen, Ronaldo Loco retains the IWA United States champion here at Monday Night Carnage. Look at him, Nasty Naughty, as he is called. Ronaldo Loco, the nastiest man in the IWA, has just retained the IWA United States champion at the hands of Kyle White, who sits there on a knee, disappointed in himself that he was not able to deliver IWA gold like he did promise his father he would. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a 5-man table match coming right up next between Warren Swanson, the Burger King, Isaac the Stock Bro, Percy T, and Michael Jackson, as Isaac the Stock Bro makes his way to the ring. Listen to this guy. Look at that money dropping down. And this man is just in his favorite red t-shirt. Not t-shirt, button-up shirt. only the finest designer for this man. Isaac the Stock Bro made a killing in the stock market, made a fantastic amount of investments, diversified his portfolio. He bought low, he sold high. He is a success. He is the American dream through and through. Isaac the Stock Bro, ladies and gentlemen. And now look at him doing his money dance. That is the dance he does when he just sold some Bitcoin. And you best believe that he did sell some Bitcoin today, as he does every single week. He calls it Pay Yourself Monday, where he pays himself in Bitcoin. Maybe he did scam some people into buying it, but ladies and gentlemen, he does not care, because he made a killing off of it. And here is Isaac the Stock Bro, making his way to the ring slowly but surely. And ladies and gentlemen, we will return with the rest of these entrants. But I tell you what, Isaac the Stock Bro, this man is a straight up asshole, leading the $1 million market, leading the group of assholes who come to the IWA, want to liquidate all of the assets and turn it into an investment corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, had it up to here with these men coming to the IWA, trying to use it for their personal business interests, such as Warren Swanson, Isaac the Stock Bro, and the $1 Million Corporation, Tucker Henderson. It's too many people at this point, as Percy T makes his way to the ring now. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this, the 5-time champion of other promotions that we will not name here, Percy T, coming out, fan favorite, ladies and gentlemen. This man exudes aura. Look at him just making his way to the ring, pointing to the fans that love chanting his name, Percy T. And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back, as I just had to go take a quick urination break. I had to urinate, and here is Michael Jackson. He has made his way to the ring, and we are just waiting for our final contestant of the match to come on out. And it is another person who wants to take over the IWA and turn it into a logistics company, and it is none other than Warren Swanson, the evil businessman from California. This man wants to take over this company, turn it into a logistics company. The only thing he liked about the IWA is the fact that we have a big 40,000 square foot warehouse here at the IWA. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this man. I gotta say, he's got long, luscious hair, and he's got a good physique about him, and he's got a tremendous beard, and he's damn handsome. I'll give him that. Red bottom shoes. Notice that. And he just gets into the ring, and now he's doing his little strut, and he's doing his flex, as Warren Swanson has evil, nefarious plans for the IWA. He wants to take over, turn it into a logistics company, and you know what? Personally, I think if he does that, it'll run into the gutter, because the IWA is meant to be a wrestling company, not an IWA logistics company. What would that even be? International? I don't even know, but I'll tell you what, it is Impulse Wrestling Association, and this man will not take over this company, not while I am still alive. Marty Feldspar. And here it is, 5-man table match. When have you seen a 5-man table match? 5 men. You don't need to get a pinfall to win this match. You need to put another man through a table. Warren Swanson, undefeated in table matches since debuting here at the IWA, and Isaac the Stock Bro just beating the shit out of Michael Jackson, leaning him up against the corner. And Warren Swanson and Percy T both have the same idea of getting this match over with quick and easy, with both of them getting tables and throwing him into the ring. Percy T grabbing Warren Swanson, lifelong Michael Jackson fan. Warren Swanson, the lifelong Michael Jackson hater. And here's Isaac the Stock Bro getting hit by Michael Jackson, and Burger King getting his ass whooped by Percy T. And Percy T with a big power slam to Burger King. And now Michael Jackson with a big clothesline to Warren Swanson. And ladies and gentlemen, Warren Swanson catching his wits here to the best of his ability, as we have Michael Jackson wailing on Percy T, his lifelong admirer. And now Percy T just laying in the middle of the ring as Michael Jackson misses a springboard attack onto nobody. I don't know who he saw there, but Percy T almost throwing Warren through the table. Ladies and gentlemen, Warren Swanson, Percy T in the middle of the ring. which one of these two men will have the wits about him, and Warren Swanson driving the shoulder into Percy T as Isaac the Stock Bro is getting German suplexed by Michael Jackson. And ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jackson with a big clothesline to Isaac the Stock Bro as the Burger King flexes them big Whopper muscles, and Warren Swanson with a big IWA suplex, not IWA suplex, a big logistics suplex, excuse me. And now Isaac the Stock Bro getting hit by Warren Swanson, and now Warren Swanson hitting Percy T, but Percy T grabbing Warren Swanson and just tossing him over the ring. Over the top rope goes Warren Swanson. Isaac the Stock Bro hoisting Percy T up, and Warren Swanson, what's he gonna do here? A big clothesline attempt by Warren Swanson, missing the attack. Warren Swanson punching away at, and Isaac the Stock Bro getting DDT by Warren Swanson, who's flexing and showing him who the real Jim Bro is here. And Warren Swanson punching away at Isaac and unloading him with a big right hand. Warren Swanson grabbing Isaac the Stock Bro, and what's he gonna do here? He's gonna do a Fisherman Slam! Warren Swanson with the Fisherman Slam to Isaac the Stock Bro. And ladies and gentlemen, Warren Swanson just having his way with every man in the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, Warren Swanson grabbing Percy T, who kicks Warren Swanson, and Michael Jackson going for a springboard attack on both men. Warren Swanson unloading on Percy T with rights and lefts. Isaac the Stock Bro attacking Michael Jackson with a table, excuse me. Isaac the Stock Bro looking to win this match as Warren Swanson sets up the table. Percy T getting thrown up against the table, and Warren Swanson, what's he gonna do here? He's the only man left in the ring. These men do not see Warren Swanson, who does a big boot to Percy T. Warren Swanson, he might win this match because he's the only man on the table. The only man with the table set up, only man in the ring. Percy T is delirious. Warren Swanson has Percy T hoisted up. Sidewalk slam through the table. Warren Swanson has won another table match at IWA. Warren Swanson is surely damn impressive as he just won another match here at the IWA. And ladies and gentlemen, this man, this evil bastard, this evil businessman bastard, this business bastard is going to take over the IWA. His plans are surely initiated, surely en route now, as he has just started off the IWA career of himself in a fantastic position, undefeated, both in table matches, sure, but he does not care because he is a specimen who knows he's undefeated. And ladies and gentlemen, look at Warren Swanson, absolutely loving the fact that he just showed everyone how it's done here at the IWA. And ladies and gentlemen, I hate this man so much. Look how much time he takes to showboat and celebrate his victories. Talk about a man with a humongous ego. He hated wrestling growing up. He wanted to be a cheerleader. He said it himself. And now, here he is at the IWA, busting balls, taking over our company, our wrestling company, and just making whatever he wants to do happen here at IWA, just because he's good at table matches. He said the wrestlers are stupid. They did not see him in the middle of the ring. And surely that proved his point tonight, which pisses me off even more. Because look at him, arrogant as ever, and happy as ever that he just won the match, this table match. And Warren Swanson, ladies and gentlemen, surely a victorious man. And ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere because we have the main event of the evening. Warren Swanson just won the table match, but we have Lincoln Burton versus the IWA champion, Big Russell. And here is Lincoln Burton making his way to the ring for the main event of the evening, as Lincoln Burton did hard time in penitentiary with none other than Big Russell himself. Lincoln Burton is looking to beat some ass tonight, as these two men have squabbled numerous times in the past. They have had the run-ins with each other. They do not like each other. They fought in the child line. They fought in the rec hall. They fought over the basketball court. They fought over everything. And I tell you what, Lincoln Burton was pissed to lose at IWA Insurrection to none other than Big Russell himself. So this match surely has a lot of drama, high impact drama here at IWA. That is all we can promise you as we're waiting for the IWA champion, Big Russell, to make his way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, surely we're having a successful show. And here's Big Russell, the big champion. Look at him. How the hell did they even fit that belt around that waist? That's got to be like a size 72 waist, god damn it. And Big Russell making his way to the ring, the IWA champion. I surely hope he didn't stretch that belt out. I don't know how you would stretch a leather belt out, but Big Russell will surely do it with that waistline. And Matt Fisher with the elegant introduction as always. And Big Russell making his way to the ring. This big bastard holding the IWA champion like it's absolutely nothing. Wiping his feet onto the ring before he enters. Proper respect, I will give him that. And ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, Big Russell does look damn good with that belt, as he is a big specimen, surely a sight to behold. And Lincoln Burton surely has a lot on his plate, as he has to fight this man one more time in a no rules street fight, falls count anywhere, IWA match. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And Lincoln Burton with a big attack to Big Russ. And Big Russ with a big clothesline to Lincoln Burton, sending him back to hell. And ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Burton attacking Big Russ with a big elbow. It's going to take a lot to take this man down, as Lincoln Burton finds himself on the shoulders of Big Russ, who drives Lincoln Burton's face onto the top rope. And Lincoln Burton getting taunted on by Big Russ. Lincoln Burton driving the shoulder onto Big Russ, but not doing anything to the big man. And a big leg drop by Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton just fighting with big fists. And Lincoln Burton getting punched by Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton with a big elbow. Getting kicked. And a big shoulder by Big Russ. And now a big bear hug. And Big Russ is just choking the life right out of Lincoln Burton. Ladies and gentlemen, someone's got to stop this. A big elbow by Lincoln Burton. Another elbow by Lincoln Burton. Discombobulating Big Russ by hitting him in the eardrums. And Lincoln Burton missing the clothesline attempt. And now Big Russ. Big suplex to Lincoln Burton. And ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Burton finds himself getting pinned by Big Russ. How are you going to get that man off you? 450 pounds of pure athlete. Pure Russ. And ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Burton making his way out of the ring. Very smart decision, because I tell you what, if he stays in that ring much longer, Big Russ is going to kick his ass. And ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Burton getting choked by Big Russ. Bear hug by Big Russ. Bear hug by Big Russ. And ladies and gentlemen, Big Russ is going to make Lincoln Burton tap. Big Russ is going to make Lincoln Burton tap. Lincoln Burton hitting him with the elbows. Hitting Big Russ with more elbows. Discombobulating the eardrums once again. And now Lincoln Burton with a big takedown on Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton grabbing this stop sign, hitting Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton, the reason he got caught when he escaped prison is because he ran a stop sign with the car he stole. Got sent back to prison. Very dumb and very funny how it comes full circle with him using a stop sign to hit his rivalry in prison, Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton with a big attack with Big Russ. Grabbing his table. Lincoln Burton has crazy plans in store for Big Russ. As he grabs the table, he's going to look to put Big Russ through the table. Surely, Lincoln Burton's got to relax here. What's he going to plan to do here? Lincoln Burton got Big Russ, and he's punching and wailing on him. Lincoln Burton with a big DDT to Big Russ at ringside. Lincoln Burton hoisting Big Russ up to 450 pounds of pure athlete. Throwing him at the barricade. And Lincoln Burton just setting the table up every which way he wants to, as he looks to put Big Russ through the table. And ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Burton grabbing Big Russ and hoisting him up against the table. And Lincoln Burton hoisting the Big Russ over his shoulders, putting him through the table. Ladies and gentlemen, telling him to get up. I don't think he can get up. You just put him through the table, you maniac. You son of a bitch. And ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Burton at the top rope, dropping the elbow on Big Russ. Surely that's gotta be it. Surely that's gotta be it. Lincoln Burton has just beaten the dog shit out of Big Russ as he grabs the hockey stick. He used to play college hockey when he was a kid. And now Lincoln Burton wailing on Big Russ, who goes for the pinfall cover. And now Lincoln Burton getting pinned by Big Russ. And Big Russ, pissed off that his kick made a kick out at 1. And now Big Russ grabbing Lincoln Burton for a big choke slam right to hell. And that will be it. Sayonara, Lincoln Burton. Russ getting kicked out on again at the 1 count. And Lincoln Burton, big German suplex to Big Russ. Getting into the ring, Lincoln Burton, the madman from Chicago, flexing on Big Russ. At the top rope, Lincoln Burton. Ladies and gentlemen, my voice is shot as Lincoln Burton just did another dropping elbow onto Big Russ, grabbing the table. And now Lincoln Burton grabbing the table and setting it up. What's he gonna do here? He will not put Big Russ through the table for a second time in the match, will he? This man's an absolute savage. He's gonna grab that table. And now Lincoln Burton making his way into the ring. Lincoln Burton grabbing the table again, drop kicking Big Russ, punching Big Russ. Big Russ with a big headbutt to Lincoln Burton. And now Lincoln Burton missing the attack on Big Russ, punching Big Russ lefts and rights by Lincoln Burton. Another right hand, another left hand, and a big knee by Lincoln Burton. And now grappling Big Russ, big mistake by Small Lincoln, should I say, and a power slam by Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton finds himself laying down on the middle of the canvas. As he gets up here, he punches Big Russ, he kicks Big Russ with a, and now Lincoln Burton, and he misses the clothesline. And he avoids Big Russ's attack, attacks the knee of Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton just gonna kick the face of Big Russ with those Timbs. Those Timbs that Lincoln Burton loves to wear. Those steel-toe boots. Ladies and gentlemen, the IWA promises to bring you this kind of action every which way, every time, every Monday, every Friday. And Lincoln Burton with a big shoulder bash to Big Russ. A big uppercut by Lincoln Burton. Ladies and gentlemen, a Fox River uppercut by Lincoln Burton. And Big Russ has just been sent to hell. Lincoln Burton looking at him in the face, telling him to get up. Sitting in the corner, but what is Lincoln Burton doing? Not attacking Big Russ. Big Russ attacking him with a shoulder. And now Big Russ is going to look to turn the tide in his favor. And Big Russ going for the pinfall on Lincoln Burton. Getting pinned, Lincoln Burton going to not kick out of this attack. And ladies and gentlemen, Big Russ attacking Lincoln Burton and just stepping on him. Putting all that weight, 450 pounds of man, right on Lincoln Burton. And Lincoln Burton grabbing his wits, getting into his feet. Big Russ making his way to the ring. Look at the rope just getting contorted by Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton with a big right hand to Big Russ. Grabs the stop sign that Big Russ brought into the ring on behalf. And now listen. Big clothesline by Lincoln Burton as he sets the table up. He's going to look to put Big Russ to another table. And what's this arsonist doing? Ladies and gentlemen, the reason he went to prison was for arson. And now look at him, throwing Big Russ into the corner. And ladies and gentlemen, missing the attack. Big Russ is scared of fire. Look at him, bouncing his head off the fiery table, burning the skin of Big Russ. This is some savagery at work. And Lincoln Burton leaning Big Russ up against the table, and he's gonna look to put him through the flaming table. He's got him lifted up, and Lincoln Burton has just put that flaming rod. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Ladies and gentlemen, look at Big Russ. His body is twitching. He is literally twitching from the fire. Some say wrestling isn't real. Motherfucker, you just saw that shit in front of your face. And look at Lincoln Burton making his way to the top rope. Lincoln Burton at the top rope, jumping onto Big Russ and dropping the elbow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gotta be it. Lincoln Burton might find himself victorious over Big Russ if he does a power slam to Lincoln Burton. I spoke too soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not sure what kind of match we're going to see here, what kind of ending we're going to see here. And Big Russ with a big kick to Lincoln Burton. And now Big Russ mounting a comeback. Another clothesline to Lincoln Burton. And Lincoln Burton leaned up against the corner of the ring. And Big Russ with a Russ bomb on Lincoln Burton. And Lincoln Burton quick to his feet, but Russ kicking him. And Lincoln kicking Russ back. And a big clothesline from Lincoln Burton, who goes to the corner of the ring. And he's going to go for the big spear to Big Russ. Lincoln Burton with a big spear to Big Russ. And ladies and gentlemen, Russ has gut problems, as you may have guessed. And surely He might actually win the match. No, Lincoln Burton is shocked that Russ has just kicked out of that. But you cannot underestimate the big man, as he is strong as hell, big as hell. It'll take a lot more than that pesky ass spear to take him out. And ladies and gentlemen, Big Russ running into Lincoln and Burton. A truck running into a Prius. And Lincoln Burton with a big takedown on Big Russ. Lincoln Burton getting power slammed by Big Russ. Ladies and gentlemen, something has got to give here, as Lincoln Burton has just been knocked out by Big Russ. Out cold by the world's strongest punch. And Lincoln Burton is kicked out at 2.9. The ref is about to count him out. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match we're seeing here. 5-star classic between these two in a prison rules fight. Lincoln Burton has Big Russ lifted up, and now Lincoln Burton gonna go for a big right hand punch to Big Russ. Just smashing his head into the canvas. Lincoln Burton straight up sicko mode here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Lincoln Burton with a big clothesline to Big Russ. And ladies and gentlemen, absolute savagery. Lincoln Burton hitting Big Russ with a stop sign. And now Lincoln Burton just needs to relax and just calm down. Too much carnage here at Monday Night Carnage. But what can we give? A big steel chair shot by Lincoln Burton to Big Russ. And another steel chair shot missing, and Big Russ with a big boot. And now he's going to look to end this match with another big right hand. Big Russ got Lincoln Burton posted up, and Lincoln Burton trying to attack Big Russ, but missing the attack. And Lincoln Burton finds himself laying in the middle of the ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Russ hoisting up Lincoln Burton, throwing his ass in the middle of the ring. Gonna look to end this match once and for all. He's had enough of the kitty games, enough of the humiliation. He was looking to put an end to Lincoln Burton, missing the chair shot. Lincoln Burton punching Big Russ, a big overhand right to his back. A steel chair shot, busting the face of Big Russ wide open. And Lincoln Burton unloading with a steel chair, another steel chair, and a steel chair to the gut. And Lincoln Burton might actually win this match, ladies and gentlemen. Lincoln Burton with a big clothesline attempt, missing, and Big Russ nailing his clothesline attempt. And Lincoln Burton gonna get his ass whooped with a stop sign, getting nailed in the face by Big Russ. Lincoln Burton reversing the attack, perhaps. A big right hand by Lincoln Burton. DDT to Big Russ, who gets his ass up. Russ on both feet. Lincoln Burton's worst nightmare, as Lincoln Burton with a big clothesline over the top rope to Big Russ. Is this where a Royal Rumble? That would be the end of the match. But it's not a Royal Rumble. It is a no rules prison fight. And Lincoln Burton dropping his ass onto Big Russ at ringside. Lincoln Burton once again dropping his body onto Big Russ from the ringside this time. And ladies and gentlemen, something has got to give. I have said it time and time again, but these two men absolutely hate each other. And now Big Russ getting hoisted into the corner of the ring. And now Lincoln Burton unloading the kicks on him, unloading the right hands, more right hands by Lincoln Burton. And Big Russ getting his ass whooped by Lincoln Burton. Another big Fox River uppercut by Lincoln Burton, who goes to the corner of the ring. Gonna go for the big Lincoln Burton spear. And ladies and gentlemen, a big Lincoln spear to Big Russ. And Lincoln Burton going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Lincoln Burton has just won the match against Big Russ. Can you believe what you've just seen? Lincoln Burton has just leveled the score with Big Russ. 1-1. You saw back and forth action, spears, weapons, big Fox River uppercuts, sending Big Russ 7 feet in the air. All 450 pounds of him. And Lincoln Burton coming out victorious after hitting the Lincoln Burton spear on Big Russ. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one hell of a pay-per-view coming up at Money in the Bank when Lincoln Burton tees off against Big Russ. And ladies and gentlemen, he's just attacking Big Russ. Ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Burton unloading on Big Russ, just beating the absolute piss out of Big Russ, and a big spear by Lincoln Burton, who just attacked the IWA champion, and these fans are loving it. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, subscribe,